Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video I will talk about the freefall knife from Kershaw. It's a medium size tanto flipper liner lock knife. As we look at the box where it comes in, it's the typical red and white box from Kershaw. We see there the freefall, the number is 3840. It's just a regular box. Inside we have a little plastic where the knife is in it, and on the side of the box you need to take the box completely apart. You see that manual here. It's just some information about how to use the different lock mechanisms that Kershaw use, the liner lock, the lock back, the frame lock, and so on. That's pretty much all what that is for. That's pretty nice for people that maybe don't have too many knives, and they also show you a bit how about sharpening and the angle and all that. So that is that part. The knife itself is a medium quality, I would say. It works pretty well, has a pretty good size for the larger hands that I have. The handle is not a G10, it's a glass filled polymer, whatever it is, in injection molded. We see the K feature of Kershaw on the handle all over in the middle. That gives it quite some slip resistance. That's a nice feature right there, and it has some angled parts on the bottom as on the top, so that makes it really comfortable together with the shape. And this one we have the spacer made in aluminum. It's anodized in a grey color. They needed to make it in aluminum for the pocket clip at the end there. And on the back side we see the same scales and the deep carry pocket clip. As we look, the pocket clip is a bit on the short side, but it is screwed on at the end in the aluminum spacer, so that's gonna make it for an absolute deep pocket carry clip there. And of course it would be easy to remove as well, simply by that. Yeah, it's a torque screw. It's a small torque screw there. I did not take it apart yet to see if they put a bit Loctite on. Let's hope that. If you plan to carry that knife, I would check that screw that it has the Loctite in it. And then from the bottom side we see the liner lock is a bit towards the end adjusted. Could have be a bit different adjusted there. Inside we see some manufacturing marks. I'm not sure if the camera gonna see that there, but nothing really serious. All in all, it's pretty nice made, the knife. Actually the clip should be reversible on the other side as well. We see the hole and the threading is not completely in the middle of the spacer there, so it may need a bit adjustment there about the strength of the clip, but it's only minimal off the side with the hole there, but it's off. Then we have the stainless steel blade. I did not find much information what it is. Maybe on the Kershaw website it will be. It's made in China, of course, so that's quite likely a variety of the Chinese stainless steel, comparable with a 440A if we get lucky. It is a tanto blade. The shape in front is a tanto. We see that part here is flat ground, and then the hollow start. The rest of the blade is hollow ground. That makes it for a pretty good cutter with a strong tip there. Nice laser engraving they put on it with Kershaw, speed safe, and below we see the flipper. That also doubles as a guard in the open position. On top we have a bit a grinding line as well, of course not sharp, and we have some grooves here for the thumb, the serrations. There is no thumb stud, you do use the flipper, that's all what it has. So it's pretty nice done. It's one of the knives that you don't need much to worry about if you use it and carry it. That just needs to be a bit clean, that it lasts. The plastic, the polymer and all that is pretty resistant. And on the other side of the blade we see the number and Kai and patented. So to close the blade you simply push the liner lock away and then you can get the blade started. This one now is closed in this position, and we see on top the flipper stands out. That's the part that you're gonna push. It's really simple. Whatever, if you are right-hander like me or left hand, you simply put the finger on it and give it a bit of push and then it opens. That's all what it is. This one is, as it say on the blade, speed safe. That's the quite likely original assistant opening system. Basically a spring that is in the handle that pushes the blade as you give it the first move, and that is gonna be, if we open it slowly, that we see how deep it needs to go. So it needs to go about here minimum to overcome the dead point that the spring takes over and opens the blade. So it's pretty safe to carry too. There is no safety, but you need to push it all the way in. That is easy to be done. Really nice one hand opening, closing. It's pretty reliable. It's just the part here, the line lock goes a bit too far on the side there for my taste. It should be a little bit more like that, but again, it's more a cheaper knife, of course, and for that price I would say it's pretty worth it. Later on, if we get too much play, I can still check with the stop pin to adjust it a bit better, that the liner gonna be a bit more on the lower end. But it's better that it goes too high than too low. If it would be just a little bit engaging, then that would be not safe. So this is a knife that is more for rough use with the Tanto blade. So that is pretty good, and you can use it with the left hand as well. As you close it, you just need to make sure that as you overcome the liner lock, that you get your thumb out of the way where the blade gonna close. That's all what it is. Safety first. It's a knife. It's pretty sharp out of the box, but that is how it should be. So that much about the Kershaw knife with the number 3840, the freefall.